we didn't know, I think that's what we got about. Okay, things we didn't know what got to the UK.
Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about things we did not know when we first got to the UK.
Yeah.
We did not know a lot of things, but I think we know them now. We just want to talk about them. So I'll go first. Welcome to our first YouTube video. Kafy, and this is my husband.
Yeah, they call me Eureka.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. Welcome to Kafy&Eureka's YouTube channel. Please, if you're just watching our video for the first time, do well to subscribe. And if you're already subscribed to our videos, please turn on the notification whenever we post videos like this so you get to know. When we first came to the UK, we didn't know how to lock our door. Yeah, we didn't know how to lock the door. You'd be like, oh, the door? Yes, the door. I remember when we first came to the UK, we wanted to get something, and then we tried to lock the door and we couldn't. We tried and tried, we couldn't. So I had to knock on my next door neighbor. There's an old couple that lives there. The man came to help me. But yeah, the hack on how to lock our door is not the regular one you just lock. You need to turn the door handle up. Yeah, I think so. You need to turn it up, then lock it before it would lock, and then same as when you want to. I think when you want to open it, it's not
open it, you just
bend it
use
down.
the key and pull it
Bend
down.
Yeah, it wasn't like the regular way of locking the normal door we had back then, back home in Nigeria. I think that was one thing I did not know. So you go.
Okay. For me, the few experiences I had as regards things I didn't know, was mine basically was on the road when I was going out with bus. That was before I started driving here in the UK. And the first embarrassing moment I had was on my way to the city center close to us here. So I got to the city center that day. I alighted from the bus. So as I was about going to the other side of the road where there are the shopping centers and all, now the road is designed such that pedestrians are not meant to cross the road like that, right? So they actually designed an underground tunnel by the side. So if you're crossing from the side of the road to the other side as pedestrian, you're supposed to use the underground tunnel to get to where those shopping centers are. So being my first time now, I didn't even know there was an underground tunnel. So immediately I just crossed to the other side of the road, and no one told me. But I just suddenly realized that people were just, looking at me in an awkward manner, so I was looking at people, were just staring at me like I've done something wrong. So it was at that moment I realized that, I think I wasn't supposed to cross that road as a pedestrian.
Yeah. So
I later realized that there's a tunnel that I was supposed to go through instead of crossing the road like that. So I think that was my first embarrassing moment I had.
I think mine, another embarrassing moment I had when I first came to the UK was I think it was the bus. I also had an embarrassing moment with the bus. Yeah.
Okay, but the bus, right? That's bus that you press in the bus not to alert.
Yes, I had one. Normally in the bus, especially I don't know, the buses here in Scotland, there's this normally when you want to stop the bus, there's this button you need to just press. There's usually stop on it. So they have the regular ones for not people, and they also have the one for people on wheelchair, just to alert the driver that someone on wheelchair is coming down, so he could just step down the bus so that the person could. So that day I didn't even look at the color. I just pressed it and you need to see the siren. People were like, oh, I was so embarrassed.
So the sound that comes out of that
it's like a siren.
Siren.
It's really a very noisy sound. It's different from the normal bus stopping sound. So it was quite embarrassing. Someone even had to help me turn it over. Oh God, let this bus stop. Let me calm down. I was so embarrassed. So how about you? Do you have an that
was okay. This bus ticketing thing, I think I had one encounter like that I really didn't go down well with me. Normally when you're traveling with bus here in the UK, you either pay with buy your tickets from your phone online because they have an online app,
Yeah, they do.
or you pay inside the bus and they issue you a ticket there. So getting into the bus, then I wasn't aware of the app, so I usually get my tickets once I got to the bus. So I normally, to get to my destination, I would use two buses. So when I enter a bus, I pay for ticket, I get tickets. So when I alight, I need to take another bus, I'll pay for another ticket again. So meaning I've paid for two tickets for just a single journey. So little did I know that there's an all-day ticket that you just pay for, which actually is the same amount.
Like he kept paying for double the same amount every day.
Every day.
Double.
Instead of paying
one, he pays for
and you
double.
use it for the whole day. So I'll pay for the second one. So like spending twice the amount. So I've done that for like a week before a driver, or the driver that even called my attention to it, like, instead of paying for ticket, well, why not just buy an all-day ticket so that you can use it to travel for the whole day? I think that will save you some money. I was like, oh, does it work like that? He said yes. So he printed out the all-day ticket for me. So I used it that day. I was able to use the ticket to travel all through that day, even to return back home.
Wow. Yeah. So
that was
I think everyone that felt like, if as far as you're coming from Nigeria to the UK, I think you must surely have embarrassing moments. Like, definitely. Sure. Because I've been on a bus where so many people, they miss their bus stop, they even enter the wrong bus. So like I have a colleague that entered the wrong bus and traveled to like a faraway destination, like another city altogether. He didn't know. Like, it's especially with buses, I think this bus something. If you know why, it's like if you don't put your head down.
Keep asking questions.
Like, for real. Yeah. I think I had that problem with bus because there was a day I was commuting from my house to work. I normally take taxi normally, but taxi is actually very expensive. So on some days before we had a car, I usually book, I just ask any of my colleagues who is working with me to pick me up from the bus stop. So I would just commute with the bus from my house down to work. So on that particular day, I finished preparing for. I was even running late. I got to the bus stop before my bus came. And normally here, if you want to stop a bus, you need to wave at the bus before the bus gets to you and wave to show that, signal the bus that you want to stop it. But I did not do it. I felt like as soon as I'm at the bus stop, the bus will stop at the bus stop and pick me up. Like, I just stood there and watched my bus pass me. Like, hey! And I was running late, and I felt really terrible that day. I was just like, why would the bus pass me? Didn't you see me and stuff like that? So I think I complained to a friend of mine.
I told you so. I told you.
Yeah, I told you also. And they were like, you are supposed to because me, I'm the taxi person. It's just on a few occasions I use bus. Like, especially when going to work, I normally take taxi. So, as in, the people just passed me, like, as in, why? So they were like, I needed to have waved at the bus for the bus to stop for me. So we had a lot of in the comment section, if you're watching this video, make sure you drop, if you're in the UK, and make sure you drop that embarrassing. Don't hide it. Let's just it's a mix of other people learning from our mistake. You understand? So let's all learn from each other's mistakes. So drop in the comment section that embarrassing moment you had when you first came. I think we also had that embarrassing moment with the bean. Yes. Yeah, we had an embarrassing moment with our bean. So in this our area, we have each house has 5 colored beans.
Yeah.
5 different colors, and those 5 different colors have the days you should bring them out. Normally our beans are being taken on, they take them on Fridays. Yeah. Every Friday morning, not in the afternoon, because before you wake up, they come very, very early.
Yeah, but sometimes they come.
I think as early as within that time, morning till 12.
Yeah, within morning till 12.
Yeah, so take out your bean. Normally, when we first came to the UK, we felt like any bean would serve. So we're just putting and we need to know that each color has different things you should put inside.
Yeah.
Because I was just putting anything anywhere, filling up bean. I was just doing anything anyhow. So I think particular Friday, I took out the bean on Friday, came back from work and
it was
found out that it was still there. And I had to check my neighbors, but maybe they didn't come. My neighbor's bin was empty, but mine was still there. I was like, what happened? What did I do wrong? Like, why? Why? I did it the first Friday. I did it the following Friday. It was not like 3. They didn't take the bin. I was like, what's going on? Are they doing this thing on purpose or something like that? So my neighbor now, like, I asked questions. So they drew to my attention that I was putting the wrong thing inside the wrong bin, as well as taking out the wrong bin on the wrong days. Like, so my neighbor gave me like a timetable, like a bin timetable on what days and what color I should bring out. I'm like, oh my god, like even dustbin. This country is well organized, even to dirty. Like,
so that's the way it works is the way the bin thing works is they actually design different bin for different kind of waste.
Yes.
Okay. There's a particular color that is meant for normal domestic waste. The waste you maybe generate from your kitchen and the rest.
Yeah, I think that's green.
There's another color that you must put broken glasses there.
Yeah, so
Metal scrap have its own. Then this weed or grass you clear from your surrounding, it has its own separate bin. That's the brown.
That's the brown one.
Yeah. So, and each of these bins have different days designated for pickup. So if on a day they are supposed to pick the general waste, you take the one of the metal scrap or the broken glass there.
They won't take it.
You will come back there and meet it.
They
Nobody
will
will
not,
attend
they
to
will
it.
not touch it.
So there's a timetable. Everybody has the timetable. So if you don't follow it, they will keep coming and coming and coming. You realize that your bin will just be there.
Exactly.
So,
I think there's a most recent one we did. Something we did not know. Well, like when we just started driving, like we just got a car a few months ago, so we've been driving like for some months now. Remember that I went to get something from the store and they served us paper.
okay, fine. For parking.
We were served parking fine. Like, yeah. We didn't know that in each shopping mall, you had a particular number of hours you should park in their parking space when you want to come and shop. So I think that day we shopped in Audi. Yeah, I think it's Audi.
3 different places, and we just decided to leave the car in one place.
In one particular
to avoid
place.
it
So
in
we
the same area now.
Yeah.
To avoid moving around.
So we wasted hours and finished shopping. We came back home, and then I think it was the following day or 2 days later or 3 days later, we checked our mailbox if we had new mails, and we saw a mail from Packing Eye. That was what they called themselves, Packing Eye. You could see them. They snapped the time we came into the shop. They snapped our car plate number. They snapped the time we left, and they snapped the number. Like, they told us the number of hours we parked, which exceeded their normal hours which we're supposed to park there.
Yeah.
And they gave us a fine to pay. Like, so if you are a new driver in the UK, please they read signposts before you park anyhow and chop fine, because you eat fines in this country. There's so many other things. Like I said earlier before, please do well to put what you know that you didn't know when you first came here. Put it in the comment section. This video is not just for people living in the UK. This video is for people that aspire to live abroad, because this really organized, like this this organized environment it happens. I think it should happen in the US, it should happen in Canada, it should happen in well-civilized country. You know, Nigeria, we do anyhow, we do anyhow. Even when I first came here, I think I still, not like I didn't know, but should I say I didn't know? I didn't know how to do the self-payments in stores. I didn't know. Yeah. Because I remember the first time I went to the shops to get groceries, I was not seeing people. They were just paying by themselves. They would go. I was like, how is this people doing it? Are they doing magic? I had to call the attention of one of the shopkeepers who helped me. And after then, I learned how to pay. Like, normally, other than going through queuing and going through
the cashier,
you can actually do self-service. Yeah, in the UK here. So I learned how to do that. There were so many things that I did not know, like I actually can't remember. Do well to drop in the comment section what you didn't know when you first came to the UK. So if you are just watching this video, please, I have not subscribed. Hey, after learning everything, you will not subscribe. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification button so that you would know when we post videos like this. Okay? See you guys in the next video.